Just the motherfucking man.
Shit, Rob.
I am just the motherfucking man. Ooh, look how smooth. Ooh, watch this turn. Ooh, yeah, that's sexy. You did it again. I am just the motherfucking man. The motherfucking man. Thank you, Ja. Thank you, Ja. Thank you, Ja. I am Ja, the motherfucking man. Thank you, Ja. Thank you, Ja. Thank you, Ja. I am Ja, the motherfucking man.
All right, perfect timing, perfect timing. Holy mackerel, that's loud in my ear. If you didn't know, it is not 8:30 Eastern Time. It is beer 30 Eastern Time. And it's the same for, you know, Mountain West. It's the same for West. It is beer 30 o'clock. I mean, it is time for some C-Class Kingdom. That's what I'm talking about. For the youngsters, beer is bad. Do not drink if you're underage. Alright, I think we're finally getting people to come in. Let's take a look at some of these teams. For Voltage, we have Oozy Goose. We've got AMFH or Horrid or whatever you want to frickin' call him. You got the one, the only Legend. Here's your close-up. Yes, exactly. Get smashed. There, I gotta tell you, like, I've just done a lot of Legions and War. Like, it's been a minute since I've done any squads of any type, and look at that, we got 7 different teams, a full 21 people in this. The Fiends had just moved up into the Kingdom Division. I guess they were smacking some people around in Tower. So, yeah, they got moved up. Hola, Nicholas. Alright, for Fiends, we've got Ibex VR, Twitch, and YouTube. Subscribe to both, because why not? He is probably streaming as it is. We got Chabe for the Fiends. And I think the last one is Dizzy, not either Popeye or Lil B. They're trying to sort the teams out for Team Clip That. We've got Isaac. I'm just trying to get the super close-up. He's kind of MIA. Isaac. We've got Noah. Ah, too close. Too close. Just the eyeballs. And the nose. I'm pretty sure you could see some nose hairs. Noah, I think you gotta, like, trim some of that, you know? Like, I definitely see some nose hairs there. And then we have Scarer. Scarer's right up there on Team Clip That. What's up, Hater? What's up, Merlin? Alright, for AMF Ghost, we have Lil B. We got Venom. It's not Venom, definitely, trust me, believe me, it's Venom. I mean, look, he's got 2 E's in there. We've got the Pinto. Pinto Bean, he goes by lots of names. Alright, for Op DT Clutch, we've got, looks like it is Kelson. Is that right? No, yeah, it is Kelson. We've got Valor and Chino, or OKKCK, Kakak, however you want to say that. Who else we got? For the 3 Chipmunks, we've got Double H6 AC, who's, you know, getting used to that hole. You know, whatever you can do to make money, I guess. And then we've got Brody _2 working that, you know, like, oh wow, you can even see the trigger pulls. I guess I never realized that with this casting tool. You can actually see their trigger pulls. Ah, there we go. Here is Dizzy for the Fiends. There are so many Black Roys here. It is insane. I am sure I have missed some people. There's Valor for the OpDT Crutch. I have not seen Genesis. Anyone from Genesis? Oh, there it is. Monchito. Let's see. Wait, who is Genesis? No, Genesis is Tonka, Popeye, and Rampage. Someone sending me a dang message. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there is Genesis. Now, look, there's so many things that could be Genesis in name. Like, it could be referring to the 1980s band with Phil Collins. Were they 80s? I know they were 80s. But they could have also been 70s? I'm not sure. I mean, it was like a super band. It can be named of any... Genesis has such a wide variety of names. Alright, so we got Voltage, went over the Chipmunks, Genesis, Fiends, Clip That, OpDT Crutch, AMF GH0ST. I think we're just waiting for a few other people. Here is Rampage dropping in. A lot of these AMF players, I kind of wondered, do they say adios motherfucker? You know the rest of that saying. Be a little PG-13 when they kill someone, I guess. You know, that's what I'm saying. Looks like we've got Kakak in for AMF GH0ST, maybe? I don't know, he might be subbing for someone else. Gotta charge those paddles, huh? Just the silence. Extreme close-up. He's just constantly doing that. I wonder if there's a secret to that. Is that like the quiet way of doing that? And we are underway. This, you know, I have not done C-Class in I feel like a year. And guess what? Look, Radcast is working. Hello, let's see the droppers. Let's see. We got people dropping down there, but we'll get the lineup right here. Scare on Legends down below. And it looks like the first blood was Scare being eliminated. But you got to see your skins. Yeah, there are definitely a lot of Roys, a lot of Hatties, and just a few outliers. So team Clip That. Lock in Skib. And that is right. Noah's trying to get the hell out of there, but looks like Uzi might be in a little bit of a pursuit right there. Oh, Legends on the other side. Noah is right now going to get pinched. Uzi stealing that kill away from Legends. We are down to 1 for Clip That. That is not a great start. Only 35 damage, and that is a knife from Skibidoo. Where is Isaac? That is the best question. Is he? Oh my gosh!
You're last.
No, he lagged out. I think we gotta say mulligan for that one, right? You know, it looks like the rest of Voltage just kind of has, oh, I wonder if there was just a miscommunication there of like, hey guys, I'm not here. That has got to be the worst. Hey, what's up, Touchstones? Technically, I will say this right now, Clip That is ahead of Genesis and the 3 Chipmunks and Op DT Crutch. Nope, I take that back. They are not ahead of Op DT Crutch for damage. But they are ahead of 2 others, so... What up, nerds? You realize everyone here is pretty much a nerd, I want to feel like. We all play nerd video games, and shout out to Miss Lady Gaming. If you are a nerd, take those glasses, push them up against your face. Touchstones, you are definitely a nerd, and I mean that in the most kindest, respectful way. Looks like Chabe is going back into zone. First bit of that, everyone kind of out of zone right there. They might be moving in towards Genesis. Exactly. Haven't you ever seen that? Oh, it's way before your time, but they had a whole series, Revenge of the Nerds. You know, where the nerds were the cool ones of the movie, just saying. Looks like Op DT Crutch is trying to hold out Fiends. And look at that, we've got a DT, no op from Kakak. I know Valor does not have an op. I feel like you're just not living up to your name if at least one of you doesn't have one right from the drop. Neither of you guys have one from the drop. Oh my gosh, we've got Horrid dropping down, getting spotted. Was Legends going up for a pin drop or just kind of sight? We've got Pinto up here. I think he's just getting some height for some sniping. Exactly, a dork. You do not want to be a dork. Oh, look at this. It is Genesis on Op DT Crutch right now. And these two are battling it out. They got 2 from Genesis trying to attack OKC. Valor needs to help out right there. And look at that, kind of tides have turned except for Valor, who got to heal up a bit. But here is Kelson trying to shoot. Yeah, that's... You gotta at least like 2 of you gotta be shooting at once for it to be really effective in any bit of this. Unless you're just absolutely cracked and are just hitting all your shots, you just gotta have like the team up, especially if you're going 3-on-3. Looks like we have AMF GH0ST trying to cause some trouble for Op DT Crutch. Fiends again, like, I mean, this is very common Fiends, just to live outside the zone. Not many people want to venture in, and they can take that to their advantage. If they have all the bananas and all the heals that they can survive that, you know, if people push in without the proper amount of health, they're just going to be an easy shot, easy kill. What up, Squishy? Right now, Voltage is leading with 5 kills. I think everyone else just has, like, damage. Everyone's got to, like, convert that damage into those kills, though. Like, you can... That's where you get your points. The 3 Chipmunks are far away from everyone else, but they are definitely in zone, unlike every single other team right here. We're just, like, barely in. Fiends are so far away. Dizzy dying out of zone. They're getting... Yeah, and Chabe dying out of zone. It's all up to Mr. Ibex VR. Hopefully he is not seen. And look at that tick. He barely makes that in. That line is slowly... Oh, no, that's the next line. I was going to say he barely makes that in, but he is basically 1 shot away. Alright, have you guys finally found your ops? Nope. You got your DT. Oh, and look at that! Coming in is Cockcock. Cocking. Wait, is it Cockcock or is it Cacac? I feel like maybe that's the latter one is like more of a Midwest accent for that. Fiends are all back up. They definitely have to start getting their weapons and start getting their damage in. Cack. And look at that. It is just like one right after the other. Like Genesis was going after DT Crutch, and right behind them was Voltage. Oh, hey, what's up, Dante? I'm sorry I missed seeing you come in. I actually finished your entrance the other day. Because I'm guessing this is C-Class? I'm not sure what exactly has been going on with all that. I know there's been rumors, but I couldn't tell you anything more than that. I'm just the dude behind the camera. I haven't seen any of the videos, so I don't know what. I just heard the rumors. And right up there with Voltage, as far as like kind of damage, the next one is AMF GH0ST. DM me later about that. Looks like the 3 Chipmunks are finally coming in. They're trying to hold it. Yeah, the rest of, like, you know, Pinto and Venom are pretty much hurt. They gotta try and make a run for it, but they are just gonna be held out. The question is it gonna be the 3 Chipmunks, or is it gonna be DT Crutch? Oh, Pinto, I thought was almost making a break for it, but it is Brody taking out 2 with that op.
Madison is now shrinking.
And it just kind of like, I mean, it's still mayhem right here. That's one right after the other. Squads are going out. Looks like the 3 Chipmunks eliminated someone else. And the 3 Chipmunks, they were slow to start, but they are coming back. Look at the kills. They got 7 kills. They still don't have much of the damage, but it's always nicer when you can eliminate squads. Because then they just can't get up their damage, you know? I mean, each league, each point system works just slightly different, that you gotta be prepared for that. Oh my gosh, this is... Everyone's shooting at the DT Crutch, but they are safely kind of tucked away a little bit behind. Kelson is away from everyone else, probably going to be staying quiet, but it does not look good for Valor and OK. Horrid is definitely just waiting for the peek out. We've all been there, the peek. Oh, and it's a matter of who's going to get... Oh, looks like it was Ibex getting that last shot on Chino with the foul, stealing those kills away from Voltage. What's up, Lucky Bird? DT Crutch is still in this. They've got the train below, but is there any loot to be had there? Chabe guarding the rest of the drop there. It's got bananas. Could come in, oh yeah, and especially if he gets those rockets, holy mackerel. He gets those rockets and then just like the cornered Chipmunks right here. Wait, no, it is Horrid. Horrid taking out the rest of the 3 Chipmunks, ending that Chipmunk bloodline. Right now we are down to Voltage, Fiends, and Op DT Crutch. You know you're desperate when you have a CX4 in your loadout and you are just rezzing for Chabe to get a few more kills. Gonna grab up all those bananas. Oh wait, no, looks like it is someone else. It is Voltage taking away though Chabe's loadout. And then Horrid taking out Kelson, who also wanted to try and get a little bit. Who's gonna last? Is Horrid gonna be able to get them both? Is he gonna get that barrel shot? You know, that'd be pretty tough. Oh, and they take each other out. Right now, it's just down to Chabe, who can't get anywhere near the bananas. So I gotta fix that sound for all that. And Voltage taking first place. Horrid getting 11 kills. Legend's only getting 4. I guess someone finally got unwashed, and that guy is Horrid. AMF Horrid put the entire lobby on notice, dropping 11 kills solo while the rest of Voltage mopped up the scraps. That's not a squad game. That's a babysitting job. Clip that, posted a heroic 0 kills, 0 damage. No, they got 35. Get your facts straight. You know, that's why you can never trust AI. But don't worry, I know for sure Clip That is going to come back with a vengeance and put up some numbers for y'all. Definitely have a ways to climb if you're trying to get to the top, because Voltage right now has 84. Next is DT Crutch with 39, followed by the 3 Chipmunks, who are just right behind them. That is your match number 1. All right, we've got Isaac back. Explain yourself, Isaac. What happened? He does not look that happy in this photo right now. I mean, just no grin, just kind of like mean mugging with that. Just kind of like, oh man, I'm just like so frustrated. Like, rah, 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 oh, I'm going to rage. Noah, I believe, is subbing in for their normal person, maybe? What's up, Little Red? And we are on match number 2. That is really actually kind of creepy, Little Red, now that I'm looking at that in the chat. It's like you're looking at me. Scare dropping down, Isaac. Hey, you're alive, Isaac. Little Red. Ooh, new nickname for Little Red. Isaac trying to get some shots on Goozy, trying to get some shots, but dropping down. No, it's Loidel. Loidel. It's kind of got like that accent there, but look at this. Uzi is going straight for some action. Yeah, it's kind of interesting how some of these guys... Okay, looks like they must have taken the portal. I forgot about the portals. Now Voltage has whole all of Frontier by themselves. Let's go take a look. Oh, First Blood is Ibex. Going down to Venom. Yeah, anyway, the thought I had was, like, you know, it's always kind of amazing, like, you're starting to fire at someone, and you kind of get distracted, and then all of a sudden, like, they've somehow made it up right close to you. I'm not sure. We shall see. We can kind of take a look at his stats as he goes through. I'll take a look at towards the end. Now the question is, you know, with him becoming unwashed, what kind of detergent is he using? Is he using Tide? Is he using a little bit of that OxyClean, you know, to really, oh my gosh, no, on the last bit of his health, because there is Legends Legend's backing off, though, because I guess there was Isaac right there. I mean, you could have, like, almost, you know... I think you could have taken Noah out, and still had enough health to get out there, but... Looks like Legends had decided to also take the portal. Same with the rest of Voltage. Oh, I'm hearing some double tapping right here. Some tandem shooting. Yeah. Sure. Rampage fighting back on Valor. Valor backing off. Going back. Are they going for someone else? They are sticking together. They're just going to say, all right, it's not worth it to take out Rampage. Wait, no. Maybe they're just going to... Who's... Oh, it's Valor climbing up on them. Genesis down to 1. Popeye is out. Where is that last one of Genesis? Oh, they're in Metro. The question is where, though? Could have sworn they were in Metro. No, they're going out Defiance Way. Oh, it's just Rampage out there. Okay. But the action is right here. You know, it's just not the right angle with those frags. You really just have to kind of like just drop them down into the holes. I've seen this position before from some people, just kind of waiting for things. Now the question is, can you drop down quicker than they can shoot up at you? Oh no, looks like Isaac took some fall damage and died. Oh, and it's a 2-tap with that. No, Uzi Goose took him out with the op. And I think Uzi also took out Chabe right there. Horde is just being patient, waiting on these, you know, little spots right here. Sorry, buddy. I think you've just been denied, you know, people to shoot out. Oh my gosh, Pinto is in a little bit of trouble. Looks like Legends was giving him a shot. Venom still up for their team, but still has to get in his zone through the maze of people. Damn. Uzi, get in the zone. Let's take a look. Jesus! 3 Chipmunks have just been chilling for the longest time, and it looks like Rampage was just making Kakak and Popeye really do that slow walk. I mean, do you see all the way that he went? He's like, no, not a good area to rest. You guys got to do the walk, the long walk of shame. He literally just made them go through cemetery, go through sandbox, all the way to observatory. Here's 2 from Voltage. Venom has that peek, wants to try and get those shots. I think he hit Horrid once. Here's Pinto up above. Chino on the last little bits of health. All these teams are still in this. Oh no, there is Pinto with that rapid fire op. Is Chino gonna be... Yeah, Chino's in trouble. The rockets are starting to hit him. Chino tried to do what he could, but now it is Clip That versus AMF Ghost. Gonna be coming in over here. Isaac dropping around with that tech. In a little bit of trouble here is Noah coming in to help out. It is the techs.
Your last.
The text from Clip That coming in to finish them off so quickly. But here is Horrid ready to take on both Noah and Isaac. Yeah. See, the thing is, Little Red, they had to make up for when they had me on the team. So, there's that. Alright, Horde is down. Looks like Chabe had taken out Scare. We might see a wide rotate from Noah and them. The question is, do Voltage see them? They're kind of moving towards the edge. But are they going to be pinched from the Op DT Crutch? But I think they have their hands full with the 3 Chipmunks. Brody has built himself a little bit of a fortress. Kind of like a maze almost for you to kind of like circle through. Legends taking out Noah, and it looks like that does it for Clip That.
Supply drop.
I mean, I think it's actually been like close to a month since he's played. We are down to 4 teams, and they're all healthy. And it takes 3 people to take down Uzi. Oh no, here is Dizzy with that tech, taking out Horrid. Legends going in with that DT. He is the last one up for Voltage. And it is Chabe taking out Legends. It was the unfortunate timing of you just had to commit and do what you can if you are Legends. There was no getting back out of that, but here is Genesis coming to clean up after the Fiends. Popeye coming in! No! I thought for certain Popeye kind of had that, and the Fiends are still alive. They got all this loot, all these 50s that may or may not be theirs. It's a one troubling thing, like, with that. What's up, Mozzie? Or Mosey? I forget which it is. Oh. Popeye had to stick with the team. Yeah, oh my gosh. And it is just nothing but trouble for Genesis right there as they get pinched. I like Mozzie, to be honest. And this is Ob DT Crutch taking that. Taking the first place. Kelson getting 5 kills. Valor getting 3. Chino getting 2, but he was right up there with damage. Somebody hand the Legends a trophy and hand Voltage a participation ribbon because they dropped 11 kills and 4,100 damage and still lost the match on points. That's gotta sting. Meanwhile, Op DT Crutch played smarter, racked up 3 wipes, and let Kelson cook with 5 kills to seal the win. Shout out to the 3 Chipmunks for their heroic 11 points. Truly inspiring stuff. What's up, President Hugs? Oh, okay. You know, I'm not sure, Little Red. Farm, I mean, they kept trying to push back in towards them. Ob DT Crutch kind of tightened that lead. I was going to go back to overalls. Let's see. is Ibex Unwashed. Let's see, who is he? He's with Fiends. I don't know. They still got maybe some work to do. Might help to actually stick in zone. Just saying. No offense. Yeah. I don't... Truth Nuke? And then why 35? Like, I mean, I don't know if there's a Truth Nuke just plain, but... Always... For me, it's always been trying to find that where you don't have to put frickin' numbers in your name. Okay, looks like Lil B is in for AMF Ghost. And we are on to match number 3. Oh, dude, that is hilarious then. Like, are they... I thought they were always just kind of like random names. Now, the question is that the M10 bot? Because that guy is ruthless. Uzi's drop down first. First to get guns, probably first to get a kill. Wait a sec. Fiends? Damn, people are still podding out. Scared. Oh my gosh. First blood is Uzi Goose taking out Pinto. I was going to say, who's... Noah, why are you free-flying just with a foul?
Shrinking in 60 seconds.
That's hilarious, Little Red. Come on, Noah. You can do it! What's the point of crouching, though? What's up, Cheesy? Hey, when is the Arrow Joey Cheesy co-cast gonna happen? Alright. We have Clip That versus Voltage. Oh, look at this. Forward, backing away. Holding that peak. This would actually be pretty tough if Clip That could take out Voltage. Kind of take away from them getting even more of a lead. You're scared, dropping down on Horrid, taking out Horrid with that M10. With a clean 3. Oh, looks like Genesis came back to cause some trouble. Rampage taking out Noah. Isaac getting some shots on Kakak. Kakak fighting back. Voltage down to 2. Clip That down to 2. Here's Kakak. Pinto is flying down below. Kind of want to stick with this Metro fight, but looks like there might be some more action. Oh my gosh, that is 3 different bullet streams shooting at Little B, but he was able to get some hard cover. Let's go take a look at these back here. Oh no, it is Fiends going out. I guess I came at the wrong time. Op DT Crutch taking them out, but they're going to be met up with the 3 Chipmunks who want to hold them out. AC, do you have a Seiko? Oh my gosh! Oh, look at that loadout. The AK, the TT, the Seiko. AC's about to cook some fools if he doesn't free fly. Valor is down. He knows that Chino's up there. It is 3 on Chino. Chino was able to take out Brody, though, but they are quick to res. Last one up is Kelson. All right, AC, time to cook, cook, cook. All right, we'll see that action happening. AMF GH0ST is all by themselves, kind of spread out here. And it looks like Voltage had hunted down Isaac. All right, oh my gosh, I'm going back to this. Chino full health trying to get AC out in the open. Getting shot above from Double H. Oh my gosh, look at those Seiko kills. If you spam it enough, I'm sure one's going to hit. But they were one right after the other. And again, Chino able to take out one as the other two, or actually all three, were shooting at him. Op DT Crutch just down to the one. AC trying to finish it off long range. He's like, I see you there. AC trying to get those easy kills on the fresh reses. And Valor is fighting back against AC. AC coming above. Can Valor get that peak going? Oh no, here's Brody coming in to face off. The 3 Chipmunks doing a great job of communicating. You got to get to the other side of them. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. There was a time where he hid, like, right underneath, like, right here, or something like that. And he got penalized for that. Because that's not an area where you can actually walk into. You have to, like, pull yourself underneath. Yeah, I think that was clan leagues, and I think, yeah, it was during war, and I think he was like the last one left. Why is that banned? Because most rules for all the leagues is you have to be able to, like, physically walk into the area. You can't have to, like, maneuver yourself into it. Yeah. All right, Genesis down to 1. AMF GH0ST down to 1. Yeah, any of those, like, glitch spots, you know, where they just, you can't really be seen. That is only for Arc. In the Diamond Division, you have to wear Hattie's or Roy's or, like, one of the main skins. I forget which ones it is, but that's just a rule for Arc. And it kind of carries over to, like, I guess, like, this league in a way, because that's why there's so many different Roys. You don't want to stand out, but you always know that Noah's going to be this character right there. Oh, Noah giving Kakak a little hello. Oh my gosh, that is some shots from Uzi. Oh, and Noah with the perfect timing of that. Just a peek out with a one-handed tack. Just like, yes, run straight right into my bullets. It's better if you run into the bullets than for me to fire them and at you. You guys know what I mean. Clip that. Kinda coming alive right here with 3K. They have the most damage, tied for kills with the 3 Chipmunks and Voltage. This is definitely going to be around for Clip that. Or Diamond Division has to use one of those main ones that are allowed. He is no exception to the rule. You know, there's no rule specifically stating anything against that. Just gonna say that. If you get into Diamond Division, which is Arc, but this is C-Class, you can have whatever skin you fucking want. Pardon my French. Was that in Diamond Division? Venom getting that banana off, and are any of them going to push in? I don't think it is worth it. Double H has to get AC up. Otherwise, this one just basically goes to clip that. I think the problem was Noah needed like an op or an SPR. Oh my gosh, Scare! Building up, has the gold up. Let's see some action, Scare. Let's see those skills. Oh, let's see. Taking out Double H. Yeah, just headshot them all. Just clean them up. You know, you got that gold up. 95, 164. I want to hear those numbers. The higher you build, the higher damage. That's what happens. I'm swearing. He is, but I think he changes it for Arc. Yeah, last one is Venom. Scare, I want you to finish this off. And Venom just dies out his own. He's like, you know what? I am not getting clipped. I am not going to get this. This finally goes to clip that. Scare getting seven kills. I was going to say 17. It is only 7. 1,300 damage. Noah getting 1,600. 6 kills. Isaac getting 4 kills, 1,400 damage. Let's see this post-match analysis. 3 wipes. That's the number that separates Clip that from everyone else in match 3, with VIP X Scare dropping 7 kills and running the lobby like they own the deed. AMF Go scrap together a measly 2 kills for 21 points. Venom, buddy, we saw ya out there. You know, all this and that. Yeah, I don't need to read the rest because, yeah. Anyway, you know, kind of my take. Clip that finally coming back into this. They still have a long road ahead of them to try and catch up to Voltage, but every other team, they're still, you know, within range. Yeah. Oh, I want to say C-Class drops a bad score game. I really should get up on all these rules for everything. Oh my gosh. 6, 7. Okay. Enough of that. But anyway, yeah, I want to say C-Class drops a thing, but again, it's been probably like a year since I have casted a C-Class, but I'm going to get back into it, because why the hell not? It's my buddy Nick poppin'. Oh my gosh, favorite movie? That you can't really choose a favorite movie. No, you really can't. I mean, there's so many to like choose from. Yeah. Why does Monchito keep coming back into this? I swear, like, I see him coming back in and out. Looks like he is going in for Genesis. The Never Ending Story is good. The Goonies are good. I don't know. Like, they're... You can't choose one. I don't know. What's one that I could... Maybe Happy Gilmore, I guess? I don't know. I don't know. Like, I mean, it's... I'm trying to think of stuff that I know I can just, like, watch again and again. Or that I've seen the most. Well, yeah, that's because you're young. Like, if you actually grew up with it, it's more of, like, a nostalgia thing. And it's also made in my home state, so... And then in the 90s, it was Tybo with Billy Blanks. That is definitely a good one, but I just don't think that... Oh, Popeye! Okay, there you are. No, I have it on Blu-ray. Like, I know it's really good, but it's definitely not one of those... Like, if I'm gonna go, like, all-time favorite, it's gonna be a comedy. Isaac is already down. Was someone, like, rezzing up there? Yeah, if I'm gonna go all-time favorite, it's gonna be a comedy. Just because, for me, like, movies, I think, you know, like, you gotta laugh. I mean, action's good and all, but they usually don't have, like, a great... I don't know. Either that or, like, an action comedy. And look at that. It is AMF GH0ST first to drop, getting guns, trying to shoot people as they exit the pods. Always nice to get that, you know, little bit of damage that you can. Coming out the gate. But it looks like there's only 26 damage. And that was from Venom.
Battle zone shrinking in. 60 seconds.
I got you once. Once with the foul from far, far away. Yeah, I've literally, like, I'm old, Mozzie. I'm old, so I've seen a lot of movies, so, like, you're trying to say, like, I have 40 years experience of watching movies. Well, I guess the first 5 years don't really count because you don't remember them, but, like, that's a lot of movies to kind of, like, cycle through in your head. Like, each... Yeah. Now I'm gonna just get, like, that stuck in my head. Velour making it in, but here is a pop-up from Chabe. Velour had dropped down, but it is no problem for the two-stack from the Fiends. Who are all together. That's what I think the Fiends need to do. Stick together, stick to zone, and then just kind of stack on all these. I have not seen Manifest. Now, if you're going to say TV shows, I know my favorite, hands down, would be Boy Meets World. Like, I could watch that again and again. Oh my gosh, here is Chino and a bunch of builds, but AC able to take out with the DT. Why do I feel like there's so many different, like, solo people coming about? Popeye was by himself, trying to take on 1v3. People in bad positions. The last one up is Kelson for Op DT Crutch. We only have one for Voltage. Oh my gosh, it is horrid. Again, we're put in that position where clip that facing off with Voltage, and they could definitely do some damage. Oh!
You're last.
And Voltage going out first is definitely gonna hamper their ability to get more points. Maybe Op DT Crutch could start whittling down that lead if they have a really good game, but clip that. Still, like, I think they're on, like, a hot streak. You definitely don't want to get, you know, get that ego going and then just feel like, yeah, we pretty much got this lobby. I mean, it's match 4. And look at that, Noah! Getting all those taps on Dizzy, taking him out, getting tapped himself from Kelson, it looked like. Brody's sitting tight right there, like, look at that, he's just like, don't be seen, 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 don't be seen. Perfect job hiding out right there, right on the line, crouching down. AC also crouching down, waiting for someone to go. I think he knows that Scare is right there. Coming right up on Scare with that DT. Scare able to build, drop down, but oh my gosh! Someone else must have shot AC. I think it might have been the Fiends. That kind of saved Scare right there. Oh my gosh. And look at that Ibex. That's the Ibex I have seen getting that foul. Ibex, you know, he says he's washed, but he really isn't. And he is so dangerous with that foul. Exactly. Hey, not bad. Not a bad strategy. Unless you're going against SWA, who will pin drop you with nades, and then they'll just take your whole lot out with the nades. Noah fighting back with that op. I think, again, that is probably what they needed. Give Noah an op. There's literally a zone nade. Okay, I was going to say, there's literally a zone nade in front of you. Looks like they were able to kind of get out of there. Oh my gosh, and now Clip That is getting held out. Oh, that was a headshot from Chabe on Isaac. Scarawana gets that rotate. Chabe is doing a great job of holding people off, but it looks like Noah's going straight for him.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
You know, even in pubs, you know, it's nice to not have... Oh my gosh, it is Scare with that op. 1, 2, 3. We hear those op shots, and the Fiends are getting scattered. You know, even if it's pubs, it's always nice, I was going to say, to, like, you know, not have yourself muted, because everyone hates a teammate that doesn't talk. You know, like, what if, you know, you're trying to say, hey, you're getting pin dropped. Yeah, I think stacking in pubs is kind of boring, but again, like, for the people that don't play comp, you know, they're there to win, so why not? Noah with a 2-tap onto Chabe. And, oh, there's someone from behind trying to get some op shots on Noah. Oh my gosh, look at that, and the live standings right there. Clip That, moving into second place. Already with 12 kills, 4,100 damage. That was... Wow. Talk about the comeback from last into second in this match 4. I mean, like, last from the drop game or whatever, but... I think we definitely have to see if they do drop a game, because this is probably Voltage's drop game, so... We'll see the scores at the end.
Supply drop deploying at the frontier.
Dizzy in a little bit of trouble. The 3 Chipmunks could take him out right there if they know where he's at, but he is staying so quiet. I think they're bound to find him, though, because they're going to be pushed out one way or the other. I always hate that moment. Looks like it is AC down low. Oh, and that is what the Fiends needed. They were watching AC getting shot at. Looks like Scare is moving away from that area completely because he's there. Okay, does he have enough guns for all of them? Who takes the 50? Oh, wait, no, never mind. They didn't get the kill, so... Yeah. What's even worse is the stacked P90s, but... Uh-oh. It is... And look at that, Noah and Isaac together, taking out some teams. Yeah. Rest in peace, Double H. Well, they dropped it down, but I think they just need to drop that clip or like the range for damage. Because if you get in within a certain range, it is more deadly than the MP5. Is it though? Is it? Like, I mean, it's a cool looking gun, but, you know, like, functionality, it is so weird. And look at this, clip that, hugging this, oh my gosh, there is some bananas and a nice MP5 there. Yeah. I think Fiends are just trying to get what damage they can on this Op DT Crutch. Maybe get some placements. Op DT Crutch does have a bunch of builds in place for cover. They have the zone. We'll see how quickly Clip That tries to push in.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
And look at that. They are just starting to hug all around that zone. People trapping themselves in. Valor is still up. And Clip That is on a 21 kills for them. Oh my gosh, what? They must have taken that little blue pill. Oh my god, look at this. Isaac getting 10 kills, 2,800 damage. Noah getting 8 kills, 2,200 damage. Someone stole Scare's kills, only getting 4 kills and 2,000 damage. Like, what is that ratio? Clip That just put the entire lobby in a body bag. VIP Isaac dropped 10 kills, 2,800 damage personally, while his squad racked up 3 wipes and 22 kills total. Borderline criminal. While Voltage mustered 1 kill. Genesis scraped together 2 kills, and Fiends let Ibex, Twitch, YouTube carry the shame of 1 kill showing. Oh. That, and I can't believe that. Look at that. Clip That moved into first place with 195. Followed by Voltage with 184. This next match is probably going to decide who's taking first in this. This is kind of crazy. From that folly of a game in game number 1. Yeah, it's all it is the spamming of it. Oh my gosh, wait a sec. Ah, look at that. Isaac dropped down and Voltage, you know, trying to get their vengeance right away. Where did the rest of question mark? That's not what I wanted to look for. Okay, they're way off in Metro. The, clip that. Here are the 3 chipmunks. Ready to storm into the gun store. Pinto dropping down. And you know, there is going to be someone in gun store. And Double H taking out Pinto.
Supply drop deploying to foothills.
It needed an update, you know, like 2-3 years ago. Honestly. And it's still alive. So there's that. They just need to make it, you know, not free to play. Yeah, they've been saying that after the first year. I feel like maybe second year. I'll give them that much credit. Yeah. It's not gonna die. And if it does, we'll sue. Trust. No. There is yet to be a game, and I played Forefront for a while. Oh, look at this duel between Legends and Isaac. Isaac wants to come back. Oh my gosh, it is Horde coming in and tag teaming again. Isaac might have been able to have that. Brody also... Okay, I was going to say, like, they're going to the same spot. Isaac, you're in the lead now. Stick with your team, buddy. Believe it or not, I've seen a guy actually play Fortnite in VR. But, again, I think if Fortnite turns into VR, it'll actually expand them into other, like, it'll get VR more of a name for itself, so then they'll actually see, oh, there's this better game. Yeah. That would actually be pretty dope. But the question is, would they turn it into basically Fortnite? Uh-oh. Oh, and here is Horde dropping straight in after Noah. Going in with that tech. Noah able to make it out. Holy mackerel. But no, there is Legends. They are definitely coming back with a force. Voltage just now taking over Clip. That's for first place, 204 to 200. Oh my gosh, skibbity, skibbity, scare. You guys are on a hot streak. Don't let that take you out. AC trying to take out Horrid. Voltage, this is the tightest that I have ever seen them play. I heard Wolfman has a lot of money. Bad joke, bad joke. I know, I know. Alright, let's get out of Metro. Let's take a look at some of this other action right here.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Uh-oh, Genesis first to go out. You know why I know this game will survive? It's because you have people like Morpheus that have, like, come back after, like, 3-4 years of not playing. I'm starting to see a lot more people, like, just slowly come back. No, I think everyone will have an idea. They'll probably just say, hey, servers are shutting down at this time. Blah, blah, blah. Pinto trying to get up there. Is he just going? He's going straight for that pin drop. Straight into the P90, trying to almost get Dizzy out. He's just kind of like, fudge. Chabi was ready up there, ready to climb up on him. You know, he knew he was cooked, so he was just gonna try and drop and get what damage he could, and then just go get rest. It is just down to double H for the 3 Chipmunks. Uzi Goose on the other side. Voltage is down 2. Clip that. Has all 3 up. And they are now moving in force. Isaac trying to get Legends down. Had a tap on him with that Seiko. Legends hard moving up. Was there anyone from... No, looks like Clip that was all down.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
Noah tried to get Uzi Goose. Looks like Horde will get that loot. Voltage still has now a commanding lead with 21 points extra. Clip that definitely has to... Oh my gosh. Scare with the tech. Legends with the DT. Oh no, and of course it is the third party that takes out Scare, or like the stack. Noah's up and kind of in cover. Isaac wants to try and at least get some damage, get some kill with that Seiko. But you've seen it. The rest of Voltage is stacking. Like, I think you would think Clip that would know, like, alright, we can't do anything by ourselves. Like, you just... Voltage is running too strong together. They already have... What? Uh-oh. Horde left a match. Horde lagged out. Okay, this could mean a difference for that. Wait a sec. Legends would have to clean up the rest of Clip that right here. Noah getting in to cover. That is definitely going to kind of change the game plan. The Voltage already has 15 kills. And a 30-point lead for right now. No, he didn't back down. Like, look, Horde lagged out.
Zone is now shrinking.
All right, two teams are out. I think the thing that does not work for the devs themselves is they don't play the game itself as much anymore. It used to be you used to actually be able to see a dev in a game, because they used to play and have fun. And then now it's just kind of like, no, you can't do that as a dev because there's only just a handful of them and they're kind of busy with that, so they don't get the pulse thing. So I definitely think like having like a player base that actually advocates for certain things would be good. I think the ability of having able to nerf guns yourselves actually helps out for the comp scene. Oh my gosh. Bean's got 9 kills already. 10 kills! Let's see how much farming they can do. Can they just get ahead of the rest of the people in the lobby? Yeah, this definitely, I mean, if you think about it, taking like a whole game and remixing it into Unreal Engine 5 is probably a lot harder than what like it normally happens. Like you just can't just, you know, like, oh yeah, have that program right up there. Oh, look at that Chabe coming out of nowhere right on Noah. But yeah, I definitely think it is a lot harder. Like I even looked at like taking a look at, you know, taking like an older game which probably doesn't have the graphics that it would, and then like trying to put it into Unreal Engine 5, like, yeah, it's not as easy as it seems, but it definitely, like, that's what the devs should have been working on, is like putting this into like an updated format. Oh, that is a frag that hit both Double H and Brody. Oh, wait, Clip This is out of that. They have a strong second place thing right there. Voltage is still in this just with Goozy. I said Goozy. It's not Oozy Goose, it's Goozy. Goozy and Legends. Oozy down low. Oozy is out. Oh my gosh. Just Horde for Voltage. Just one for Ghost. Just one for Fiends. Chipmunk's in the best position getting on that loot right there, but here's Pinto coming in to try and clean up with that peek. Oh no, but here's AC getting one knife on Pinto. Oh my gosh, and it is the... Oh, it is the tech from Brody. I thought there was an explosion there. I thought it was maybe like the rocket or something. Hey, Gen X has its place. Like, I just like how it's not nearly as competitive as, you know, some of these other ones. Yeah. Like, it's definitely more of a fun league than, like, a... something else. Damn, Fiends coming back finally with 14 kills. This is what they needed. They are so close to taking over AFM Ghost. Right now they're tied. Oh, but wait, AMF Ghost? How did they, like, move up, like, 3-4 different places with 158? Oh my gosh. And this one goes to the 3 Chipmunks. Like, you saw AMF Ghost just, like, jump up different places. It was that close. AC getting 5 kills, Brody getting 3 kills, Double H getting 1 kill. Yeah. Zucker fuck. 20 kills, 5,000 damage, 2 wipes, and Voltage still finished 4th. Legends dropped 10 kills and basically carried a bus full of passengers to a participation trophy, while the 3 Chipmunks sneaked the match win with a fraction of the carnage. But yeah, take a look at that. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, okay, so now this has been adjusted for all the drop games. Voltage still in the lead with 261, followed by Clip That with 219. The 3 Chipmunks gaining that 3rd place position with 165, followed by Fiends with 161. And then tying is AMF Ghost and Knob DT Cruch, followed by Genesis. Thank you for tuning in. Quitty, I didn't see you pop in there, but thank you. Let me take you on. That is not the screen I wanted to go to. Doopy-doo. Let me take you on a raid. Again, that is not the screen I want to go to. Maybe I should figure out what the hell I'm doing. Who is up? I'll take you on over to Anarchy. She is doing C-Class Defiance. Wait, no. Are they done? No, they got another. So let's go to C-Class Defiance. She had a back-to-back shoutcast, I guess, with Shaman, so stay tuned to these lovely people, these royals. Sorry I couldn't participate in that conversation towards the end. Yeah, thank you, Mozzie. Taking you on over to Anarchy right now.